Alright. What's going on, guys? Sorry we're late. About 30 minutes. Got a little hectic today. Alright. Vampyr. Let's go. What are my notes? This is definitely not the notes, huh? I missed. Alright. Vampyr. Eternal thirst. Okay, we spoke to this guy. Looks like a pretty creepy game. I enjoy it. I enjoy the graphics. Even though it's a AA game, not a AAA. AA game.
I cannot enter.
Cannot enter.
He didn't deserve that.
I think drinking alcohol disturbs me.
Please, leave me alone.
Yep, alright. Interrogate the
There's gotta be
locals.
something.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were...
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Gotcha. I got you, bro. So what you got in the back? Anything we could steal?
Damn it.
No.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Let's see. Where do we gotta go? He's here.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
There it is.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Hey, Caddy. It's probably because you're using Chrome. Chrome sometimes has an issue when you try to watch through Twitch. Let me know if you use something else besides Twitch. What is it on? Besides Chrome, if it still has a problem. Last time I checked, it should fix it. Thanks for letting me know, though. Appreciate ya. All right, examine wound. Okay. Examine. Let's pick up note first. See what it is.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty legion will locate the beast. Urgent and quickly. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Alright. Gotcha.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Ah, this vampire is a Captain Obvious.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Alright. Oh, thank you, Caddy. Who's this guy? Oh, this guy doesn't mess around. Bullets. Ranged weapon. Equip and press. Use your ranged weapon and inflict damage. Beware that your ammo is limited. Oh my god.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot
You
of
got the
bullets.
obvious.
I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours.
Shoot, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay. Well, this ain't going well. How did I take out my gun?
The man says blood sucks. And that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
Sawdings are more resistant to certain types of damage. Therefore, to the resistance to merely ranged blood and shadow. Orange indicates medium resistance, red indicates high resistance.
Get them weapons ready! Spotted, sir! That's this nest of them cleaned out. Stop! Right now! Easy does it, boys! He's on to us! Christ! He's dead!
Let me see, where did the blood trail go? Doesn't seem bad. Ooh. How the hell do you take out your firearm, though? So confusing. Let's see. This is so confusing. That's cool. Increase the damage inflicted when using bite in combat. Hmm. Increase your word. I don't get it though. I'm supposed to follow the blood to catch the guy. It's just following the gun and coming to a safe house. Yeah, I gotta figure out how the hell you use your gun in this game, man. This is not cracking. Son of a gun. Ain't reading that much. I don't mind a little reading, but not that.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Will not betray your trust.
Two-handed weapon. Okay. How can I? Dude, I'm so freaking confused. How the hell do you use your... Let's see.
It's locked, all right. This place reeks of bloodshed.
Can't feel it.
This creature is
Please,
bedeviled.
let go of me.
I must put it down.
Okay.
Let me go. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
I see.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
I see. So that was the person that turned them.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay. What are we looking at here?
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies
Is
of
this
vampire?
guy? Is this guy
I
that
must
big of an
find a
idiot?
place to
Or a
analyze the
doctor?
blood.
The hell is this? Alright. We gotta look this up, man. This ain't happening. This ain't happening. This is so dumb. Alright. Dude, V doesn't do anything. It doesn't change anything. It's a fucking bug. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Is this really a bug? Ay, ay, ay. This is ridiculous, dude. Oh my god. These idiots. What a waste of time that was. Alright, well. I mean, what is this guy expecting to find here?
It's locked.
Could you go up there?
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Okay, well.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you, she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A
got something
physician,
to eat, eh?
like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted.
Am I playing
Thank you.
Deus
Your
Ex
assistance is
Human
required,
Revolution?
Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch
Adam.
up after my rounds.
How's it going?
Coming, Nurse
Adam,
Crane.
Jason.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I cannot enter.
You cannot enter.
You can do better than that. Nah, it's my turn.
Oh.
Rotten oppressive. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Try it.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Okay. To drink the blood.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
That's dope.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Okay, so we got 1,000. scenes.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Yeah.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Do not cough in public. Okay, let's first go to our room.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. Out of your mind. The flower's dying. It needs water.
So why don't you give it some, yo?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Shabbat shalom, Bavli! So... what should I upgrade? I mean, this is kinda good, but whack at the same time. You create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. Okay. What is this? You will block your target's blood in their vein, making them pleasant. I see. Ultimate. Let's also do this. Actually. Ooh, 2,000. Let's get this too. Yeah! Ah. Okay. Yeah, let's get that. Very nice. What is this?
Not now. Please come back later.
Okay.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name
You.
is Pippa
The
Hawkins.
hell is
And
up
I'm
with their
Dr.
eyebrows?
Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
I see.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
It's true. This COVID thing,
You
man.
must get a hold of yourself, Nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why
is
is
he so
Milton
grumpy, huh?
grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Uh-huh.
How is the
Well, not well.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
How would you...
It's Sue.
How...
Or long in.
I don't... How...
Well, not well.
Okay.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Do you need medical help?
I'm fine.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Ah.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover.
What do you think?
To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me, for I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Oh.
Who are you?
Is that not Mouse?
I'll leave you. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Dooth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognise Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Alright, well.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Yo. Guys, I have to call it a day here, so